Okay. Oh man, my
I'm
light
watch
is...
this show, is that okay?
Yeah, no worries. Oh man, my light won't work though.
Here, may I try?
Yeah, would you help me? I can't get it to ever sit where I want, and tightening it doesn't really seem to do much. Alright, we are doing rune card readings tonight, once we get our lighting fixed here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that tightness doesn't affect this. I mean, honestly, you could just tape it like that and I'd be happy. We're going to start in just a couple minutes. We are doing rune card readings, answering yes or no questions.
There you go.
Thank you, my love.
The screw is in the wrong side.
Oh. Well, that would explain it. What a simple issue. Would you find my laptop for me?
Huh?
Thank you. All right. Hello. We are doing rune card readings this evening. And those rune card reading... Oh man, he stuck it so good I can't move it at all. Alright, well I guess that's what our light is tonight. We're doing rune card readings. We have an Elder Futhark deck. This is the Kokarina & Co. Cosmic Whispers deck. Hey there, Mnemonic Johnny. Calling in from a couple mountains away. This is my Elder Futhark deck. This has 24 runes in this set. This is Norse divination. If you ask a yes or no question, up is a yes and down is a no. Each card is a support, so I can give context on each answer. Thank you very much. I also do in-depth readings, so if you would like an in-depth reading, please check out my Linktree. Just getting set up. It's taking me a couple minutes to get set up. Usually I'm more prepared than this. Okay, Google.
Okay, Google.
Can you just turn it down like 2 levels? All right. Phew. Let's get started. If you have a yes or no question, please put it into the chat. Yes or no questions are free. If you would like an in-depth reading, you can get that by checking out my Linktree, which is up here. Otherwise, let's get started. Apsana, is Salil talking to some other girl? No. Understood. Nice to see you anyways. And yes, we're pretty close. I'm only 100 miles from you, so. If you have a yes or no question, please put it in the chat. I answer those for free. You're welcome. If you have a yes or no question, please put it into the chat. I answer those for free. Alex, is Javier watching me to see if I'm dating someone? Ooh, no. Karen, will I get my own place? Yes, you will. Will I get remarried? No. Should I do a Rocky Horror show this fall? The cards say no. The cards say a new chapter has started. A new play. Which is actually quite sad because I quite enjoy those shows. My thoughts on astrology? I don't know shit about astrology. I'm sorry. other people know astrology, that's super cool. I love learning it. It's difficult for me to remember. Will I stay in the city I'm living in now? No, you will not. You're working on something else. Will my dream come true? It says no. There's something physically stopping that dream from coming true. My phone is being weird. Hold on one second, you guys. There we go. I'm just going to play music on my laptop instead of streaming it to the Google because it doesn't understand what I want. Maddie, will I marry Carter? Yes. If you have a yes or no question, please put it into the chat. I answer those for free. If you would like an in-depth reading, you can get that by checking out my link tree up here. I have lots of different types of readings, 1, 2, 3 card. How much for a love reading? If it's a 3-card reading, that is $20. You can get that up here in my link tree. I accept Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Samantha, will me and Carlos get into a relationship? Yes. Is my third eye blocked? How much have you decolonized, friend? You can get a financial reading. You can get a free reading if you make it a yes or no question and put it into the chat. If you'd like an in-depth financial reading, you can get that by going to my link tree. Joanne, will anything happen between me and Patrick tomorrow? Ooh. No, sorry. Both of you are too anxious. If you want something to happen, you should ask for it. Make sure there is consent involved. Jenny, is it over between us? Yes. Sorry. Will things get better for me in the next month? Yes. Specifically whatever's going on at home or whatever is bothering your stability. Is my partner cheating on me? No. But your partner is being a pain in the ass. If you have a yes or no question, please put it into the chat. I answer those for free. If I've answered a question for you, please send a couple of likes. Send some confetti this way. Or follow me. I'm online several times a week, generally in the evenings and on the weekends. Will I be getting a new job soon? No. It's time to really start fighting for it if you want something. April, will I be in a relationship this year? Yes, you will. Jay, should I give up on Corey? Yes, give up on Corey. If you would like an in-depth reading, you can get that by checking out my link tree. You cash apped me for a reading? Okay, as soon as that notification comes through, then I will get your question. There it is. Thank you. What will happen between Brandon and I? All right, let's find out. All Alright, so the 3 runes that were pulled for you were Rideho, Chiwas, and Otala. Rideho is the traveling rune, the chapters rune. It means stepping into a new journey. It means that it's time to take action because there's things happening and no action will leave you kind of in the dust. So this is a good fortuitous rune in terms of travel, in terms of flexibility, and it signifies that it's time to spring into action. The second rune here was Chiwas. Chiwas is the justice rune. This is the bloodlust rune, the war, the fighting, the standing on a hill, discovering what you're willing to fight for rune. Now, this could be something you're doing together, but it could also mean that you both have set your lines in the sand and you're now willing to fight over it, or you are fighting over it. This is a justice rune and this is a success rune, but this is also a rune of success from the gore of battle, right? It's not a pretty win, it's not an easy win, but it does signify success. It could also signify pride and overbearingness within a relationship. And the third rune here is Otala. Otala is the homeland and property rune. It's the ancestors and roots rune. This is the rune that comes to us when we're thinking about stability and consistency and the ability to feel safe and secure where we are, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, etc. So as a whole, what I see here is that there's this new growth. These are growing pains, and you're discovering whether or not you can make it into this new phase together. Setting some boundaries, or maybe there's some harsh lines that are being crossed, or maybe just trying to figure out what the actual rules are. If you want to avoid war, you communicate, right? And then here is home and property and stability and security. So it looks like there is transformation, boundaries, and then like a home and growth and consistency. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'm not going to say your name because I didn't need it to do that. All right, let's answer some more yes or no questions. If you have a yes or no question, please put it into the chat. If I've answered a question for you, please follow me or send a couple of likes. Tap that screen till you see some confetti. May, do I have the intuition for tarot? Listen, friend, you don't need intuition for tarot. These are literally just, these are flashcards, and each flashcard has a theme, and that theme can mean literally whatever you want. It doesn't matter if you literally never study these runes at all ever, and you never read anything about them. Whatever your gut feeling about this card is what this meaning is, as long as it remains consistent, right? So that you can give consistent readings to people. So as long as this card means the same thing to you pretty much across the board, it doesn't matter if it matches whatever someone else or someone else's website means, right? So intuition is literally just trusting yourself, right? But also, it's just flashcards. So if you take this flashcard and then apply the financial lens to it, or the flashcard with the love lens to it, right? All of the main roots are going to be the same. You just tailor that language for whatever kind of reading it is and make sure to specify or focus on those specific aspects when doing the reading. That's also Marketing 101. So yes, go do some tarot. Yazilla, will I find love again soon? Yes, you will. Karen, should I continue with Eric? Yes, but that's going to be painful. In fact, since it's going to be painful, why do it at all? Maybe just avoid it. Should I give up on Trey? Yes, you should. They are a thorn in your side and they are holding you back. You can do better. And you deserve better. Karina, will I find love soon? Yes. Someone who is also working on themselves like you are. Someone who is also on the warrior's path. Someone who understands what their mission is and is working towards it. Ashley, is he the guy for me? No. Needy, should I ask 60K for the new job? If you think you're worth 60K, then ask for 100 or 80.
Inflation is real.
Inflation is real, and women never ask for enough in a career.
Ask for double what they're offering. Always.
Ask for double what you think you're worth, actually.
Yeah.
If you're motivated enough, you'll learn quick enough.
The worst that'll happen is they'll say no.
Yeah, the worst that happens is you get rejected. But I started commanding insane rates for consulting, like fucking insane rates for consulting. And people would just pay me. They would just pay me to do work. It was amazing. But I work in tech. It's a different industry. Sierra, will I find love? Of course you will. What you need to find is self-love, though, first. Discover who you are. Crawl out of your hole and become a human being as a whole. Allow yourself to be a whole human being. And love that human being. That's love. And from there, you can find the love that you actually want. Troy, will I find love by the end of this year? No. You're blocking yourself from love, homie. If you have a yes or no question, please put it into the chat. I answer those for free. If you would like an in-depth reading, you can get that by going to my Linktree. Also, this is my only profile. I will never randomly message you for a reading. There's a lot of scammers who are pretending to be me that are not me. Oh, which reminds me, I need a timestamp. It is Sunday, July 17th, 2022. It is 9:45 p.m. Mountain Time. This is not a replay. Kayla, is the person I'm seeing going to commit? Yes. My laptop's doing all kinds of just weird things. I keep randomly clicking on things. Jessica, will E ever talk to me again? Yes, they will. Thank you for the roses. Will we be married? Yes. You're welcome. Will we stay together? There's a lot of codependency there. You deserve to be in a relationship where you feel like you are respected. And you should love yourself the most first so that your partner knows what to expect. I think self-love is the first piece towards obtaining other kinds of love that we want. So generally, if we end up in a bad relationship, it's because of childhood trauma. And until we address that in some fashion, we just repeat the trauma of our ancestors, and we don't end the cycle of trauma, we just contribute to it. So no matter what vehicle is used or what method is used to discover or work through the trauma of the child and reconciling that with the adult, that must happen in some fashion in order to find the love that you want. Because the love that you want, you don't feel like you deserve, and therefore you're willing to accept lesser love. And that's inherently untrue, right? But we have to unprogram a lot of things, and we have to really rethink the way that we do most things, because most of the things that we do are a result of propaganda, a result of colonization, a result of monotheistic hatred, you know? And our ancestors lived in a much different way. Anyways, that was my spiel. Good luck. Does R want to be with me? Yes, they do. Do I do career readings? Yes, I do. Those can be found up in my link tree. Kelly, is he cheating? No. He is very happy doing whatever it is that he's doing, though. You're welcome. Should I give up on Joe? Yes. Give yourself the gift of letting go and move on, and find someone who will love you for who you are right now, or authentically. Someone that you don't have to beg to love you, because you deserve that. Will me and my husband get back together? Yes, but should you? If I've answered a question for you, please follow me. Or send a couple of likes. Tap that screen until you see some confetti. We're very close to 10,000 likes. Oh my goodness, so close. Where are we right now? 9716. Just a couple hundred more followers. Trying really hard to get to 10,000. I wonder when TikTok verifies people.
When you have a bunch of spammers of more than 10,000, you request verification.
Okay, so I'm very close to being able to request verification. That would be really nice, because
Me too.
I have like a handful, and I report them when I find them, and I block them when I find them, but it's so weird seeing like my own profile image on other scammers' accounts. It's so weird. Does Chris love me? No. Is Gary cheating? Yes. I'm sorry. What do you mean, should I? Well, I mean, if you're already separated from your husband, things are already rocky. You've already decided to take some time away from each other, which means mentally you've already moved on, and physically you're already in that process of moving on. And generally, reconciliation with a partnership like that is not successful because both partners are not on the same page foundationally, or because they don't have the same commitment towards change and growth or moving forward. An ex is an ex is an ex is an ex, and even if you're separated from a spouse, that's an ex, right? And so, like, there's no sunken cost fallacy when it comes to relationships, right? Like, why dump more time and resources into someone that you're already so fucking fed up with that you've already left? And if they've left you, why grovel after someone who's already fucking left? You deserve someone who loves you for who you are today without fighting, without having to reconcile, without all the bullshit, right? That's something that you deserve. And if your current spouse isn't giving that to you and you've already walked away, fucking full send, bro. Full send it. Find some happiness. Find some happiness within yourself, and then you can find happiness in other places. And happiness within the self means accepting all parts of us. I did. I said full fucking send. Do it. The world is ending. We do not have the luxury of fucking around and being centrist with any of our decisions, especially the ones intimate and close to us, right? Like, the world is literally crumbling. Do you want the world to literally fucking crumble around you while you're miserable with some fucking low-level dweeb who cannot and will not satisfy you? I mean, come on. You know you can do better. You know you deserve better. How many cards or time comes with the in-depth reading? An in-depth reading is 6 to 10 cards. And if it's on a live, it's however many minutes it takes. If it's not on a live, you want a private reading, that would be in an email. So, a long email. You're welcome. Yeah, we don't fix broken men. It's not our job. Our job is to fix ourselves. And if we meet someone compatible along the way, that's fucking fabulous. But we do not drag children, adult children, along with us. That's not our job. Why do you keep seeing feathers? Because you keep going to places where there are birds, friend. How much are personal readings on live? That's actually up to you. I have lots of different services depending on what you want. 1, 2, 3 card readings and in-depth readings. So if whatever your budget or price point is, if that payment comes through on my live, I will do it on the live. And if it comes through after, like I got a couple of them this morning, even though I wasn't doing a live this morning, and I just sent those as an email. Will I marry Joseph? Yes, but it's going to be painful. I don't recommend doing that. Will you always be estranged from your kids? It depends. If you have adult children that you are estranged from, it is very likely your fault, and you have to deal with that. You gotta, like, transform. You have to literally transform into a better person, which is a lot of work. Good luck. Lisa, will I be with Anthony? No. Sorry. Hey, if you're still here and you like this content, please follow me. I'm online several times a week, mostly in the evenings, definitely on the weekends. I answer yes or no questions for free. I do in-depth readings up here in my link tree, and I accept Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App for in-depth readings. Does my husband want to leave? No. Your husband is feeling this sunken cost fallacy, which means he put so much time and effort into it, so he should get some type of return out of it. But guess what? Relationships aren't property. Fuck that guy. You can do better. Will I start my own business? Yes. Troy, will I ever find love? Of course you will, buddy. But you have to love yourself first. That's a whole process. It's a whole fucking process. Start now. You can do it. Ines, will I get a pay raise? No. Fight for it. Let's see. Sent on Cash App. Thank you very much. I see you. Live reading. Okay, so thank you for your payment on Cash App. Let's do a reading. You paid for a 1 card, but I'm going to give you a 2 card. Or maybe a 3 card. Alright, you actually get 3 cards. Okay. Otala is the homeland and property rune. It is the ancestors and roots rune. This is our foundation and our stability. This is who we are at our core. This is where we live. This is our mental state. This is our physical state. all the things that work in harmony, because when we're at home, we're more than just physically home, right? All parts of us are home or not, or in balance or not. So Atala comes to us when we are in a space either looking for stability or we're creating stability, or we're doing ancestor work and discovering who we actually are once you scrape back that monotheistic nonsense. Your second rune here is Ingus reversed. Ingus upright is the seed, and it means something new is growing. It's generally an idea or a project or a thought or a decision, and you're thinking about it, but you're not really ready to do it yet, right? So it's growing roots, but there's no shoots. This rune was actually reversed, though. So what that means is that you're actually not able, in this home space that you're in, this foundational space you're in, is not allowing you to create anything new. It's not allowing you to be creative. It's not allowing you to start new things. So you're probably stuck in a survival mode situation here, or you're stuck in a situation where you feel burnt out and tired. The good news is that the third rune here is Algis. This is a protection rune, and this is generally physical protection, not spiritual protection. This is generally like a physical fucking human being is going to help you in some way. A guarantor of sorts, whatever that might mean. But what it looks like here as a reading for you is we've got lots of thoughts on home and ancestry and roots and who we are. And we've got the inability to really start anything new. We feel prohibited, we feel restricted, we feel infertile in terms of creativity. And then here is Algis, which is someone's going to help you somehow with this situation. So be on the lookout for an actual physical person who can give you some of the information that you need. Thank you so much. Oh, I just see that I got a PayPal payment from someone. Let me check that real quick. All right, if you just did a PayPal payment, please tell me your name and your question. If you're a newbie here, well, welcome. I answer yes or no questions for free with my rune cards. These are the Kokarina & Co. Cosmic Whispers deck. This is called an Elder Futhark deck. This is Norse divination. And you can actually find a link to this in my link tree. Oh, my 10 o'clock nightlight filter turned on. Let me turn that off. Better. If you just paid for a reading on PayPal, please tell me your name, and if you had a question, what it is, so that I can make sure you are in the room. Someone just asked a question about a lost relative. I am not a psychic or a medium, so I do not have any information or messages about your dead. I'm very sorry about that. You have to know, where did I get those glasses? Oh, thank you. So these glasses are from I Buy Direct. I have a link to a different pair of glasses in my link tree. I usually wear pink ones that look like little anemones, but I've been wearing these for the last couple days because they're more comfortable right now. Anyways, my link tree has a link to I Buy Direct, and that's also not a referral link. All of my links are direct links. I don't get any commissions from them. Thank you. I love these glasses. I actually have 2 pairs of these, and I have a pair of sunglasses on these too. You sent on Cash App? Awesome, thank you. I'll wait for that to come through. If you paid for a reading on PayPal just a couple minutes ago, please tell me your name and your question. Evelyn, will Meg and I get back together within the next month? You will not, friend. That relationship is over. It is time to move on. Gary says I'm wrong. Is Gary a fish? Tierney, will him gonna send the money this weekend? No, he's not gonna send the money this weekend. Maybe their phone died. PayPal. I hope their phone didn't. Yeah, she says she paid on Cash App, but I'm not seeing it come through yet. I didn't get an email about it either. Let me check Cash App really quickly. Check on my laptop. Sometimes my phone's a little slow. Oh, I see you, Sierra. Thank you. All right, Sierra. I checked Cash App. Let's do this. Ooh. You're not prepared for the victory that you were about to go through. And you need to manage your time a little better. If you want to get a reward, you have to put in some more effort. So a bunch of runes came up. So these two came up together. Suilo is the success rune, but it's blocked by Chihuah's reversed. So a lack of justice, a lack of bloodlust, a lack of war is bringing you success. So perhaps you chose to be kind in a scenario and you were able to win, or you fought and lost, but still were somehow able to come to some type of resolution. What this is also saying, though, is that you need to reorganize your time and prioritize your time management. Ebo comes to us when we're in a space to be able to give and receive blessings, but it also comes to us when we've plateaued and we're trying to level up. And in order to level up, you have to sacrifice something. Generally, this means time or labor, right? And so in this space, it's saying you're about to get a blessing, but you must focus and you must give up some other things in order to achieve that. You're also very close to accomplishing something. Yira is the reward or the harvest rune, and this comes to us when we're about to cash out on something or close out a project and be done and win, right? So perhaps here it looks like your cool head prevailed, and now you need to focus and you need to dial it in so that you can get this harvest that you're thinking about. It's a cool reading. Do I just randomly pick names? How do I pick the people I talk to? Well, for yes or no questions, I just read comments, and if I can read the whole comment at one time, I try to read it out loud so I can answer it. Paid readings, anyone who pays me physical money will get a reading on my live, unless I can't get a hold of them. Sometimes people dip out and actually want private readings. Like, I had a person last night that paid for a reading, but they actually wanted me to call them this morning, so I did that instead. I also tend to avoid fertility questions as a free question, but I will always answer fertility questions in exchange for money. Kylie, am I on the right path spiritually? Yes. Good job. If you're looking for information, I would recommend reading about Surtur, who is the guardian of Muspelsheimer. He's a primordial fire giant, and it is said that at Ragnarok, he survives Ragnarok and then sets the entire world on fire. There's not a lot of information about Surtur. He's not very well known because he is an antagonist. My goodness, he's an antagonist to the Aesir, and the Aesir are the false gods of that of this pantheon. So, anyways, good luck. You're welcome. Selena, should I ever be worried there's something going on between Daniel and my boyfriend, Tay? Should you be worried? Yes, you should be worried. Trust your instincts. Cindy, will me and the Sag I'm seeing get married? Ooh. No, you will not. Sorry. Lakeisha, am I dealing with anyone at this time that is serious about me? No. A person who is serious about you will be very clear and honest about that. They won't move quickly. They won't love bomb you. They won't panic and fall into NRE bullshit. Toya, will I get into a relationship with my crush? Yes. You're welcome. If you paid for a question, perhaps? I didn't see your first name come through. I'm missing one person. This was at 9:58, so that was exactly 10 minutes ago. They threw me a couple bucks for something, but I can't see what their question was. They didn't leave. Did they leave a question? Actually, I can check. Nope, they didn't leave a comment, so I don't know. Also, if you guys pay for a reading, in the message, tell me what your question is, tell me what your handle is, tell me what your email address is or something so I can send you your reading in the method that you desire. Yolanda, I decided to start a business. Is this the right decision? Says no. But sometimes the cards get pissy about entrepreneurship. Mel, is it going to work out with this new guy? No. Sorry. Christina, should I move out of my home state? Yes. Hey, if I've answered a question for you, please follow me or send a few likes. I'm online several times a week. I answer yes or no questions for free, and I also offer in-depth readings. I try to actually be on earlier in the evening than this. I've been doing it late at night. I've gotten into the habit of staying up late, and I don't like it. Anyways, I prefer daytime tarot, because the second the sun goes down, I also start powering down. I am like a plant. Will my mom have a better financial state by the end of the year? No, she will not. Sorry. Will I get back together with Aldo? Yes, and it's gonna suck. Don't do that. Avoid the pain. Ooh. Trying so hard to get to 10,000 followers. We're at 9751. So close. Will my longtime boyfriend ever propose? Oof. No, they will not propose. You either need to be okay with this or you need to move on. Nitya, does my ex think about me? Yes. Helen, is Zachary the guy for me? No. Will my current boyfriend marry me? Yes. But you need to tell him that you're ready to marry. It's a decision you guys make together. not something that is sprung on you randomly, hopefully. Does my boyfriend love me? Yes. It seems like he's not very good at telling you that, though. And sometimes that's a good enough reason to walk away. Ella, will me and A get into a relationship? No. Does my ex feel like they made a mistake by leaving? Honestly, homie, it doesn't matter. They've moved on, and so should you. You can do better, and you deserve better. Troy, will Giselle ever love me? Sorry, friend. They will never love you. Move on. Really? Did he try to cheat me? Yes, he did try to cheat you. Will I be famous? My name is Noel. Sorry, Noel. In order for you to be famous, you have to use your words and communicate. This is a lesson I'm learning myself, that if you want people to purchase a service from you, you have to tell them that you offer that service, and then keep telling them that you offer that service. It's sometimes as a skill that must be learned. I'm a marketer, not a salesperson, so it's actually very difficult for me to ask for payment. But when I do, people will pay me because I provide a legitimate service. So, I also spill water all over myself. My love.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to fill my water bottle for me?
Of course.
Thank you. I just spilled it all over my table. Troy, will I be successful? No. You have to focus if you want something. You have to go after something if you want it. Dorany, will my sister speak to me again? Your sister's pissed. Thank you, my love. I really like this band. Can you guys hear this music? What is this band called? Erilas. Erilas. 3 R's. I feel like I can run to it. Oh, thank you. I don't think I need that, my love. Appreciate you, though. Tamara, will I get a better job by the end of August? Yes. Keep at it. Troy, will you be poor? What does poor mean to you, friend? Yeah, you're gonna be poor. Because your brain's stuck in wealthy and poor. And that is a colonial-ass mindset. Amber, will Omar marry me? No. Sorry. Teeny, will my current boyfriend have a good plan for me? No. If you have a yes or no question, please put it into the chat. I answer yes or no questions for free. I'm about to close down paid readings, though, for the night. So if you were thinking about getting one this evening, please do it now, because in about 5 minutes I'll probably be done and trying to wrap things up. I want to go watch Netflix and eat chips and guac. Queen, does Ikim really want a serious relationship with me? No. Sorry. Am I a good writer? Yes. Here's the thing. Even if what you write is shitty, if you publish it, people will buy it. Think about Harry Potter, alright? That woman is a fucking billionaire, and she is a turf nightmare. If you can be better than that, you'll be just fine. Also, one of my favorite authors or inspirations is, why did his name just completely... His name is Chuck. And his motto is Trit Your Trot. Trit your own trot, buckaroo. Why can't I remember his name right now? He writes ridiculous... Huh? Chuck Tingle! Yes, Chuck Tingle. I love Chuck Tingle because he inspires me to be myself and write content that I normally wouldn't write, because if you believe in what you're doing and write your truth, people will read it. It's wonderful. Micah, will me and Kylie get back together? No, sorry. Sam, am I with the man I will marry? Yes, you are. Will my nephew be okay? Your nephew is struggling right now. They're relinquishing a lot, but there's a lot of focus on them right now, so it looks like they will be okay. Stay focused. Alona, will my financial situation improve? No. Sorry. Oh, Troy. You're awful dramatic this evening, sir. Mayo, will I ever get married? Yes. Hi, should I move to Dubai to find a job? No. Keisha, am I going to come into the money I'm looking forward to? Yes. Details unclear. Adelaide, will I get a job abroad? No. Alright, I'm going to answer 2 more questions, and then I think I will be done for this evening. Do I really love my boyfriend now more than my late husband? Oof. It is possible to love someone and also recognize that you loved someone before. And it doesn't matter if you love them more or less. All love is different, all relationships are different, and it looks like you actually have a lot of grieving to do. And is it fair to your current partner to be grieving your late husband so much when there's clearly some work to be done there? Someone asked me what deck I'm using. This is the Kokarina & Co. Elder Futhark deck. This is their Cosmic Whispers deck. It is actually in my link tree. That is a direct link. I do not get a, I don't get a commission if you click on it. You're welcome. Should I start my podcast? Yes. Just do it. Just do it. Unless it's like negating other people.
No, even then do it so that people can face listen to them.
Hopefully it's comrade-minded. Catherine, will I be able to work abroad this year? No. Alright, guys. I am done answering questions for this evening. I'm gonna go watch some Netflix and eat chips and guac with too much salt on them. If you would like to get a private reading, you've been listening, you want me to send you an email analysis, or you would like me to tag you in a TikTok video, I can do that. Private readings are up here in my link tree, in my profile. Please note that this is my only account. We have almost 10,000 followers now. There's lots of scammers, so just make sure that if you're talking to me, you're actually talking to me. The best way to do that is to comment on a video or go directly to my link tree. Anyways, please follow me. We're almost to 10,000 followers, which I'm really, really, really excited about. I started doing lives in, was it March? I think in March. I think we started doing lives in March. So I had 1,000 followers in like February and started doing readings in March. So we've seen a lot of growth in the last couple of months. It's been a lot of fun. It's been pretty organic, which is nice. Anyways, it's been nice to hang out with you guys this evening. Again, please follow me so that I can always answer your yes or no questions. Again, if you want an in-depth reading, you can get that by going to my link tree. If I'm on a live stream like now, then I would do that reading on the live. If I'm not doing a live currently, then I will email or tag you in a TikTok video, depending on, you can comment what you would prefer. So enjoy your evening, and I will probably see you tomorrow in the daytime. At least it'll be daytime for me. Bye.